Hey, it's Hillary. I am sitting outside. Actually, for my Canadian people, it was -2 this morning on the ranch. -2. That is, I believe, 28 degrees for my American friends down south of the border. 28 degrees. I can hear a lot of people complaining about that. I'm actually pretty bundled up. There's a heavy frost. It's starting to get cold. We're starting to get ready for that winter season. I'm actually really excited. Fall's one of my favorite times of year. It's not too hot, not too cold. You can dress in a long sleeve. You can wear your mittens. You can wear a toque. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's my favorite time of year. Hey, Jory. Hi, cousin. How's it going? So the big question, the big reason why I am doing this video today, I haven't done a lot of lives. Most of you who know me well, I know that I've got 2 kids. One is very small and one is in school, and I only get a certain amount of time to stay consistent with my social media live videos. A lot of it's done via typing where you can't hear a lot of noise in the background. My life is pretty hectic. Evenings are spent with business calls and team meetings, things like that, etc. And so my days are outnumbered unless my mother, who's watching, happens to come out here and help me and watch my kids, which sometimes she does for me during the week if I'm really desperate, which she did last week, so I could do a business call at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, so the big reason, the big question of anybody who's an entrepreneur or anybody who's in any kind of a business is why? Why are you doing this? And I know that for us, for example, I'm with a company and we have an action plan booklet that comes in your, I guess, your sign-on package. And the first thing that's in there is determining your why. And for some of us, I know most of the Canadians, I always use us because I feel like we're so much more laid back. And a lot of us, some of us are rednecks, some of us live in the country, some of us don't even know how to determine what a why is and what that verbiage even means. To me, I remember 13 years ago when I met my husband, he asked me to watch a series of Tony Robbins videos and asked me to write down my goals and why I loved certain things the way I loved. And it scared the ever living crap out of me because I wasn't ready in my mind space. A lot of us check out in life because life's too busy, and we check out because there's stress in our lives, and we check out because it's too scary to even think about things that we would want to do, our dreams and our goals, etc. So the big question is why? What is your why? Well, a why is a reason, and everybody has one. You get out of bed in the morning, you want to do weight loss, you want to do anything, you have a reason why you're in a business. You have a reason why you want to be financially free. You have a reason why you want a new truck. You have a reason why you want money to go shopping or go out on dates and do whatever. Hey, Casey, how's it going, buddy? These are all reasons. That's a why. It all means the same thing. And it's whether or not you're capable of being big enough within yourself, being passionate enough to know what lights your fire, what gets you going, what makes you want to do things. My why, for example, the reason why I'm in this business, the reason why I'm bulletproof and don't care what anybody thinks about why I'm in this business is my children and my husband. And the fact that my husband has to work away for upwards to sometimes 8 weeks at a time. He makes excellent money. I'm not going to disclose that amount, but he makes excellent money and he provides an amazing life for us. It's great. But you know what? He's missed out on almost everything with our children. He missed my entire pregnancy. He's missed our child going to school for the first time. He's missing all the milestones for our second son trip. He's missing everything. So my why is actually selfless in a sense. The biggest reason I'm in this industry is to get my husband home, 100%. Part of it has to do that I love him and I want him to be here, but the big picture, the big reason why I wake up out of bed every day and stay up late every single night working with my team in Asia and doing everything that I do, the picture in my mind is my husband home playing with his kids every day. And that is so powerful. And that is what drives me and makes me passionate and makes me want to be the best at this business and be the first diamond with our company in Canada, to all these reasons that's driving me to be the best person that I can be, is selfless, because I want my husband to not miss out on those moments with his children. The second part of my why, which might come across odd to some people, is being a mom is not enough for me. It's not enough for me. I love my children to the moon and back. I love my children so much. Thanks, Joy, and thank you, Simon. That means a lot to me. I'm a no BS kind of girl, and I always say it how it is, which is why I'm sharing the second part of my reason, my why, that I'm in this business. Being a mom is not good enough for me, and that's a fact. I love my children. I gave birth to my children. I had my second child with no pain meds, etc. Whatever that might mean something to some people, it might not to others. I'm home with them all day, and it's not enough for me. I need more. I've always been 150%. I wanted to be a holistic nutritionist. I put myself through school. It took me 3 years, which most people only take about a year and a half, but I had a small baby at home. I was pushing him in the carriage to get myself those diplomas. I got those diplomas, and then I said, now what? Well, I want to write ebooks. I want to help people lose weight. So I started writing ebooks. I wrote 6 of those. I got a website, paid $5,000 for this beautiful website, has tons of content. I've got a blog on there. I have ebooks that I've written. I've helped thousands of people across Canada and the United States and all over the world lose weight. And I was like, check, next. Because it's not enough for me. I want to help people more. And the reason why is because I want to teach people. I want to do things like I'm doing right now. I want to talk face to face. I want to do live videos. I want to motivate people. I want to help people understand why this industry has the poop stain that it does have on it, and why it seems dry and shady and sketchy sometimes, and that is from lack of leadership. So maybe I have 3 whys, and my third why is to make sure that people can get a glimpse on the fact that it's 2018 and this industry is amazing. Do you know that all of the products that are coming from everywhere? I have 6 different friends that I support of products that come to my door that I order. I shop locally, and I help my single moms or my moms who work 9 to 5 that want to get out, and I support them. I purchase their items. It comes to my doorstep. I have a cousin who works from home. We use her insurance. We canceled everything we had so that we could go through her, because we're supporting each other. Because it's really not that bad if you do it properly, and if you have good leadership, and if you're passionate about it, and if the reason behind what you're doing is whole, and it's not just about the money and just about the game. There's a why behind it. There's a reason behind it. And the reason for me is to get my husband home, because my children and being a mom is not enough, and I need to be more self-satisfied and be excellent at things that I do and push myself and drive myself for motivation every day. I get that from my parents. I always had to do things outside the box. I almost said my box. And now I'm thrown off. My dad taught me never to be ordinary. He was always like, you got to be different if you want to stand out in anything that you're different. In anything that you do, if you want to do it proper and be somebody and build your brand, you have to be extraordinary. You have to think outside the box. You have to be motivated. And how are you motivated, and how are you driven, and how do you get these things? By knowing your reason, by knowing your why, knowing your reason. If you do not know what your reason for anything in your life is, how do you expect to be motivated? What drives you? What gets you going every single day? If I want to lose weight, I'm not going to lie. Usually it's because it's an old pair of jeans that I used to fit in when I was 23, and I know that there's probably not really a chance that I might not fit in them, but my goals are big and my dreams are big, and I tack those things up in my room. I put pictures on my fridge, and when I set my mind to it, it's gone. The weight is gone. It's about knowing what's going on here and being motivated for anything that you want to do. If you want to get up in the daytime and you want to go on a 6-kilometer hike, my mom's 67 years old. She hikes like 5 kilometers a day. The woman walks to Walmart to get her groceries every day. That's how she stays in shape. That's how she stays fit and has her energy, because she knows that makes her feel good. When she gets up in the daytime, that's what she wants to do, is get things accomplished. And I get that from her, because I have to be accomplishing things every day. That's my personality. That's not everybody's personality, but that's my why, and I'm in touch with my why and my reason, and I believe wholeheartedly that that is why I am having success. And it's a proven fact. That's why it's in our action plan. That's why it's in probably every company's action plan, is to determine why you want to do what you're doing. Even if you're not in this industry, even if you just work corporate or whatever you do, if you're not motivated, if you don't know what your financial goals are, or your vehicle or your property goals or anything, if you don't know why you're doing that and you're just walking to work every day with your mouth open and punching in and punching out and hitting your alarm clock, you're really not getting the most out of your life, and you can't dig deep into your soul and say that you're eternally happy. I will doubt that hands down anytime I have a conversation with somebody. So you really got to dig deep, and you got to know why. And if people are always asking me, why are you so happy? And it's because I know what I want, and my eye is on the prize, and I'm going for it. And I wake up every day thankful that I live in this beautiful property. But it's still not enough, because I need to get my husband home, and I need to be self-satisfied, and I need to work hard and go for my goals every single day. Hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. Coming to you live from Green Mountain. It's been a while. I plan to be consistent on these. It's going to have to be in the daytime. I had to give up my dream of evening Facebook Lives because my children are noisy. All right. Thank you.